Well, it's occurred to me that maybe I've skipped one important aspect of things in terms of the fetch, hold, out, and that is the practice part. You know, I think what happens is people, whether you pinch an ear so they open their mouth because that hurts, and then you force break in that way, or if you force break with the electric collar, the tendency is to go through that process and until the dog finally gets it, and you say fetch, and he grabs for it, and you say, oh, he's force broken. But the truth is, he has learned the command. He's had the command reinforced with the electric collar. But what has he not done? He hasn't practiced. So, what I'm going to demonstrate here is with a dog that has practiced, but I'm going to show you what it looks like to practice. So, always the first step is to get excitement, and then I am going to practice the reinforcing a command they're already doing. In other words, I'm going to say fetch. As he's fetching, I'm going to nick, and then I'm going to say good. I'm going to do that 2 or 3 times, and then I'm going to go into my excitement phase, make sure everything is positive and on the upscale. I'm going to do it some more. And if you do this for a week, then it's going to start to be what we call conditioned. It's going to be a response without thought. What? You're pretty good. You're a good boy. It'll be a response without thought. You say fetch, whang, they've got it. And that's going to eliminate some of these other problems that people have where, would you hang on for a second, please? Oh boy, sit. These other dropping, and the process isn't complete until you've practiced what you've started. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to sit. I'm going to get Journey excited, then I'm going to rehearse and practice, and then I'm going to get him excited again. Ready? Ready? Heel. Sit. Ready? Ready? Dee, dee, dee. Sit. Now I'm utilizing my on-off switch because this is part of the act. Part of this, what this dog becomes is the ability to react to me. So I'm going to say, now's the time to get excited, now's the time to stop. And he's good at it. So, ready? Date. Sit. Sit. Fetch. Sit. Good. Good. Sit. Sit. Fetch. Sit. Watch your fingers on this. Once they get onto this fetch is so dynamic and it's so part of the way they operate that you can't hardly stop it. So sit, 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 fetch, good, dee, 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 sit, sit, fetch, sit, 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 fetch, sit, out, sit, fetch, sit, out, sit, fetch, sit, sit, fetch, sit. And once a dog goes through this type of practicing, it doesn't come up where he doesn't fetch. You say, oh, what if he doesn't fetch? That doesn't happen because when you say fetch, it's a conditioned response. He can't help it. He has no control over it. It's the Pavlov theory, the blessing that all retriever trainers have been given. So sit, 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 fetch, good, sit, 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 fetch, good, sit, sit, fetch. Hey, that's momentum. Sit, Good. Sit. Now I'm done. So sit. It's over. He doesn't move. He doesn't go anywhere. He doesn't do anything because the switch is off. But I can turn it on whenever I want. Sit. And I usually, the cue that he's going to get his switch turned on is when I say, ready? Yee, yee. Attaboy, all right, good. Sit. Out. Sit. Fetch. Heel. Sit. Fetch. Good. Sit. We are now practicing the fetch command. About every fifth or sixth time, you go into dee, dee. Attaboy, dee. That's a man, that a man, that a man. Good. Sit. Hold. Sit. Sit. Good man. Sit. Sit. Out. Hey, right. Pretty good. Hang on to her, buddy. Sit. Sit. Very good. Very good. Sit. Now, just to change the topic just a slight amount, tomorrow I'm going to post, this dog's pretty talented, but I'm going to post a song by my nephew, who's also very talented. And because we can't, what I said before, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So keep an eye out tomorrow for a song by my nephew, Jack Hillman.